Hey everyone, okay, so today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and a review and demo on the brand new foundation from Kat Von D, which is called Lock It Foundation. Now the reason I didn't do this straight away is because I really wanted to kind of find the best way of applying it, because it's a really full coverage foundation. Once it's on, but I wanted to show you the way that I would do it. So let's just make a start. First thing I'm going to do is prime the skin. Now I'm going to use the Lock It primer as well. So I'm going to apply a couple of pumps, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Now the second thing I'm going to do before we do anything else is I'm going to spritz my face with a spritzing spray. Now I'm using Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, but you can use whatever you want, but I'm just going to add a little bit more hydration because it's going to make the foundation go on a little bit less full coverage, because it can be really full coverage. Taking a damp beauty blender, I'm going to start by dabbing it into the center of the face, and now I'm just going to blend it out. Now I'm starting off with relatively about a medium pressure, and once I've started to spread it, I'm going over the eye as well. So once it's started to spread, I'm now going to go in and really press it into the skin, embed it into the skin. So you can see that the coverage is there instantly. We use one single pump of this product. I've still got plenty on the back of my hand, and I'm covering every inch of my skin. And you can see that this primer underneath, along with that spray, gives a more luminous finish to the skin, because the spray adds that bit more hydration, whereas if you want a more matte finish, then go ahead and don't do it. But I just think we're going to set it anyway. So, and you can build up. Now this is enough for me. If you need to build up, then build up, but we're going to use the concealer as well. You can absolutely see how flawless it is, how beautiful it is. Now I'm going to use the Lock It concealer. Now I'm going to be using shade L13 Cool, and this is the Lock It concealer, and it has this kind of sort of doe foot applicator. Let me see if we can get in so you can see. Now I'm going to apply quite a bit of this. We're going to go for a really, full on out look, but I'm going to apply it down here and the outside corners of the eyes, because I want to kind of deal with the discoloration there, just to kind of join it, and a little bit in the center, and a wee bit down the kind of bridge of my nose here. So same thing with the sponge. Let's just blend, and again, firm pressure, really important. We want this to be pushed into the skin. Now you could use a really small beauty blender if you want to, but I just didn't want to get another one dirty that I've got to clean. It makes for the most beautiful eyeshadow primer as well. I mean, look at the skin. The skin looks unreal. To further kind of, because we're going to put a little bit on, but I'm just going to go just underneath the cheekbone ever so slightly as well, just to really kind of etch out a bit more of a cheekbone. I mean, that is full on amazing looking skin. All the information is in the description bar with the links. So I'm going to set it now. Now I'm going to set it a little bit differently. Now I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock It setting powder, but I'm just going to be using this on the areas where I use the highlighter. So I'm going to press this into the skin, but I just want it in the areas where we use the concealer or the highlighter, however you want to call it. This powder has a small amount of microfine shimmering, so it gives more of a gleam to the skin. And I'm pressing that into the skin with the same beauty blender. Lovely. Now whatever's left on the sponge, as in whatever powder is left on the sponge, I'm now just going to go around the outer perimeter to set the rest. Now I could leave it here and it would look just beautiful because the skin looks great. But we're just going to finish it off with a touch of bronzer and blusher, just so you can get an overall effect. So I'm going in with the outside perimeter with my Tom Ford bronzer and my number 14 brush, not picking up a lot of product here. And I'm going to do the age-old kind of number 3. So I'm not contouring because I'm going on, actually on and over the cheekbone. I just want to create a little bit more dimension around the outside corner. Because that way we're then drawing attention to the interior of the face, which is a little bit lighter. Going to take Charlotte Tilbury's Film Star Bronze and Glow, and I'm taking the highlighter shade, same brush, and I'm just going to dust the cheekbones and down the bridge of the nose and onto the lips. To add a small amount of colour, I'm using Viseart, and this is blusher palette Rose Coral, and I'm just going to take the 2 pink shades, just knock it off. I'm just going to apply it in really, really big, delicious circles. Just like that. Just for a touch of colour. Now I'm going to go into the middle shade here, and I'm just going to add a bit more. So it just adds a fraction of colour to the skin. To finally complete all of this, I'm going to buff over this with powder for the buffing technique. So I'm taking my number 11 brush, I'm taking Charlotte Tilbury's airbrush powder, I'm just picking up some product, I'm starting at the jawline, I'm just going to buff over this. So you can see I didn't pick up a huge amount. Same thing on the other side, I'm just going over it so that everything is one and you get that really amazing finish to the skin. I think I'm just going to kind of go through the eyebrows just a little bit. Charlotte Tilbury's Legendary Brows, because foundation can get into the eyebrow, obviously, make it look a bit dull. So I'm just adding a bit of colour back, and this shade is called Bridget. And that's it, that's the look. You can see that the skin is absolutely flawless. This is filmed in 4K because I wanted you to see it. It's still got some shine to it. There's still life in it. It really, to me, using this foundation, because it is so full coverage, is about applying the primer or moisturizer if you really want a more dewy look, but then making sure you spritz with a kind of fixing spray. These don't really fix anything, but they do add luminosity to the skin. Then go in with a damp beauty blender with a medium pressure all over, and then once it's kind of spread, then really go in for it. Truly outstanding products. None of this is sponsored. These are all mine, so think what you will. Information and links are in the description bar below. Thank you so much. It's pretty good. It's pretty bloody good, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.